Hi there, this is Azad Ahmed again, and just part three of the series on making the best of this crisis, which is COVID-19. It's affected everybody worldwide in almost every country. So today I want to talk about, well, in our previous discussions, we had talked about, first of all, making a list of assets and liabilities. Make a list of everything that you owe and everything that you own. So that, is very important because it gives you also perspective about what is your net worth, and your family is aware that if anything happens to you, what do you have available and what do you owe. So that is, first step. Second, our second part was about understanding and making a budget, making, a list of those items which, you're spending money on, your expenses, making a list of that, and your income sources. So that also your family should be aware of if anything happens to you. So that's also important for cash flow purposes. Next, now a lot of people have been asking about how can I make money now that I'm at home, I'm working from home, or I'm, off my job now. So what can I do to get some extra income? And I'd like to give some ideas. There's lots of ways you can do that and get some income at home. But I'm gonna give some ideas here. They may be useful for you. So this here presentation I have is just going to go through some of those concepts. First of all, a lot of things are, done through Zoom, just like I'm recording through Zoom, and I'm also using it for communication purpose. There's a lot of things you can do business wise using Zoom. Of course, you need to have a good video camera. You need to have a good microphone also, and earphones, which will be useful for communicating with people. Um, so these are of course the basic things. You can under $100, $200 maximum. You can get them from different sources, Amazon or something like that. Usually the laptop speaker and the microphone, you don't want to use those. There's usually echo in those, and also they're not good quality. You cannot, your people you're talking to cannot understand you, and they won't be able to see you properly. So that is, I think, a key thing, to have a good video camera, microphone, earphones. So account for Zoom is free. There's no charge for that if you sign up for the account. So that you can do, but the free account maximum you can have is a 40-minute. I think 40 or 45 minutes is the maximum time you can do a Zoom, Zoom conference, and that may not be enough if you're going to be doing some activities that I'll talk about later. Of course, you need to have some training and practice. How do you send out invites? How do you share your screen? How can you use breakout rooms? How do you do polls? How do you record a session? Of course, you can, do some training and practice and look into that accordingly. But that is like a prerequisite, of course. Now, one thing under Zoom is you can have your consultancy business. A lot of the companies now are all letting you meet with clients, talk to them on Zoom, and you can do consultancy on Zoom. For example, life insurance, investments, real estate. You can, so for example, life insurance applications, you can do them on through Zoom. You can share your screen. You can give your client access to your screen. They can type in their name. They can fill out the information on your screen, and then you can take back the mouse and typing on your own, or you can go to their screen also, and you can also get remote access on their screen through Zoom. So in that way, it's just like you're sitting face to face with them, and they're typing on your screen, or you're typing on their screen, and it is same as you were sitting in front of them with them, and you're entering information on the computer about their situation. So same thing, mortgages, life insurance, investments, real estate, a lot of other. Of course, you do need to get a license. You need to get some courses done. but it is possible. Of course, you need to see what are the, different market analysis, how are you going to brand yourself, market entry, competitive analysis, all these things you have to do, but it is possible. People are making money at sitting at home using Zoom with your own consultancy business. So if you need more information about that, I can provide you information. Another thing is you can do tutoring on Zoom. If you just want to keep it, cheap and easy, it's, school children, $20, $30 an hour you can get from school children, high school children, a little more maybe. Certification examinations, if you have done already some of these certification examinations, for example, I teach project management, I teach banking courses also, CSC, IFIC, LLQP, life insurance, and I charge about $40, $50, $60 an hour for those. And so people are willing to pay that because those are licensing courses, those are certifications. They have to pass those courses in order to work. So that is, another opportunity with Zoom. And just like I mentioned with the online consulting, like, I'm doing that through Zoom for these purposes, life insurance, investments, real estates, etc. And so, so obviously Zoom is one way. If you don't want to do that, if you feel that, I just want to work for a company at home and get some money, there's lots of companies like that. But one example is VipKid Tutors. They tutor students all over the world for English, and they it's a legitimate company. I had interviewed them, but I didn't start out. I know people who are doing it with them. You can look at the reviews on Indeed.com, pretty good reviews, but the main thing is they teach in China. And so the time is usually at night. You have to wake up at night, and they pay like $18 to $22 an hour, and you can, students, you can teach them in your home easily on your computer, and you can get paid for it. So that is, a good, also that's another option. Then there's online trading. You can do trading with currency, stocks, of course you need to know what are the software, how to use it, and you need to get some idea about understanding trends, how to do buy, sell, how to set up, like stop loss orders, how to make sure that, you don't lose money. And of course, start out small, $200, $300, $400, $500, let it go up a little, then, invest a little more. So step by step, and, keep your buffers there. So people are making money there also. Online trading, that is another, securities trading, that's another option for making some money at home. Another thing you can do is, if you're really good in tutoring, you can have your own online training school. An example is teachable.com or udemy.com, and there's lots of other ones like that. I do also have on teachable.com a online school, which I'm working on to expand it further, but you can make money through having your own online training school. People buy your courses, you have small courses, and they pay money, $5, $10, $20 for your courses, and people download them and watch the videos, and that way you can get, some extra income also. So these are just some ideas. If you need more information on these, feel free to contact me at my email address in the comments below, if you need any information on these, I'll be glad to help you. But otherwise, there are some other ideas. I'll share those later on, but I think for now, these are good starting points. Hopefully it is useful for you and give you some thoughts and ideas, and then you can take it from there. Okay, have an excellent day, and bye for now.